Hello dear digital friends. Video number 9 of Yidaki Masterclass, and this time it's about the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece is a very crucial, critical part of your instrument. In this video it's not about how to shape or craft a mouthpiece, not the basic stuff, because this is Masterclass. I already made a video about the basic stuff. It's called Didgeridoo 1, Your First Instrument, where I show you what measurements are good and how you craft it good. So you have that already here on my channel. Also other videos where I talk about mouthpiece details. Here comes something I want to share, which is known to the Aborigines, of course. They need that knowledge for their playing skills and styles. But the Balanda, the white man, for him a mouthpiece is a mouthpiece. It's a hole, it's round, and that's it. Yeah, there's more to it. Much more. I have a long history about mouthpieces and how to craft them, what is a good shape for this instrument, and this is not necessarily the best shape for this instrument, and yeah, many details. We skipped that also. Two things in this video. This here is my mandapul for every day to go, crafted by the son or a son of Bruce Pungu Pungu. And you see, because it's a mandapul, it is to be played fast and hard. The edge is thin walled and the shape is oval shaped, and the man knew exactly what he did and why he did it. In a mandapul, you want those quick changes. A sound, a toot sound, another sound, and pulsing rhythm sounds, and quick and hard. So this shape is the one. It has one thing in common. The most important thing, this is what the whole video is about now. This is the thing I want to share with you. It has it in common with a completely different mouthpiece, and every good mouthpiece. The sucking in the lips sensation, which means your lips, if you don't do this modern playing technique with the stupid grin, you know, put tension in your lips, then it doesn't work. But Aborigine style is the duck's bill, and this means you do a bit like you kiss somebody and you play with your inner lips, your instrument. While playing, your lips swell a bit because there's more blood inside. And the harder and the longer you play, the more they swell. And this is what the Aborigines do when they have a wide beginning, and then going deeper into the instrument, it narrows. So the lips can do sorry. This came here. Yeah. So they want that lips sucking in, duck's bill sensation. So you play with your inner lips, and let's say you make a toot sound. It's without effort. The point is, this sucking in the lips thing does not come right from the beginning. You have to play yourself warm. The instrument has to be a bit warm, your lips have to swell a bit, and for this to work. I am now cold as a stone. Nothing will work as it would work in, let's say, 10-15 minutes. So what you hear now, there comes a bit air outside here because thin walled, which does not happen when I'm warm, and I don't feel connected. The lips are not stuck in there, being sucked in. This has to build up. So playing yourself warm is absolutely important and imperative. Yeah, you hear sometimes my lips, they don't vibrate continuously, they shut off sometimes. This is all because not played warm. But in 15 minutes, after constant playing and pauses and playing and pauses, it's a whole different thing. I call it to play under fire. To play under fire means you are not alone and you don't play just for fun, where nothing really matters. How you do it, what you do, how fast, how hard, how loud. Under fire means you press the record button at the camera or a recording device, or you have an audience and they paid and they want to hear something good now. This is under fire. And it's wise to play yourself warm then, to connect really with your mouthpiece, to let this sucking in thing happen, and all of a sudden at a very special point, and you know it when it comes, it just moves, it rides the wave, it's without effort. And this is what a perfect mouthpiece, in my opinion, is. Not how it behaves when you are cold, but what happens when you are warm. In general, if you have a not so good mouthpiece, you waste a lot of time because frustration all the time, and you cannot achieve the whole potential of yourself and the instrument. This mouthpiece is very different. You see a much broader edge. Because this is not a mandible, this is the Yidaki, you see. And the shape, the inner shape is also oval, but differently. I have to say, this is not the original mouthpiece, you see, because it was Jalu's personal instrument and he used sawdust and glue to put his insert in there, and it disintegrated. Chunks fell off and I had to do something. I was scared shitless, but I knew what I did, and it worked out. So what you see here is not an oval shape like an egg, but like that. So you have like 4 corners, rounded corners. If it's like an egg, which is the case in my mandible, you see sometimes you have this coming out problem if not warm, but it has to be like that. That close is like a race car. Not 1 kilo too much, not 1 inch too much. It's only what it absolutely needs to be. Here it needs to be, you play more sounds and other sounds, different styles. You need the lips to move more freely than in a mandapul. So this shape is much more suited because you have the freedom to move your lips, but you can keep the inner diameter small enough. That's the trick. And another trick, of course, there's also broader begin and narrowing. I did that. Now comes something almost nobody knows. If you round it down here and up here a bit more, and left and right, you have more like an edge. So round and edge. If it's here, not so round, you prevent air coming out. If you play really hard, this can happen. And this is also why Jalu, you see him sometimes playing like he shuts this off with his fingers. My teacher told me. Yeah, and have it around up here and up here. This prevents you hurting yourself, the lips, which happened to me many times before in younger years. I had too sharp-edged mouthpieces, the inner edge, and this was not good for the lips, sometimes bleeding, and you can prevent it by rounding it up and down and let left and right be like that. Good. Because this mouthpiece is, I may say, perfect for my needs. I don't need to be warm and I can play it instantly because there's absolutely no need to warm up. It can't be better than that. Oi, there comes a bit of, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a perfect mouthpiece. The other is too, but you need to warm up. So I shared it all with you. Thanks for listening. See ya.